Okay, so today I was realizing the positives of this, but it's negative. It's completely negative, because I was remembering I was in front of a TV after I was a mute and I couldn't move, like I got in a car accident or something because of all these abusive psycho mob parents and people, or they didn't even know who my parents were. So I was in front of this TV, and I was with the guy from 303, Nathaniel Mott, and we used to be cousins, right, of the band 303. And he's like, what should my band name be, 808 or 303, because we have relatives in Hawaii, I wonder what it should be. And then, because we were a crazy family, and then I was like, 303, and then he's like, yeah, and all this crazy stuff, and I can't get the crazy stuff out of there. Like crazy stuff with those two, the two in that band. That was just, no, it wasn't both of them, it was just Nathan, or Nathaniel, or Nate, or all the different things, or we called him Applesauce too, for Mott's, because his last name was Mott. And then I looked up his dad's first name, which is Warren, and I totally remember them coming over, and they were from the Scott's family side, or, so they're sitting there, and we even like dated, and we were freaking out because we were cousins and all this abuse, and we didn't even know we were cousins when we dated. Okay, and so we're like retarded people. So I don't know if he's so retarded, but I think that, like me, I feel retarded already thinking about this. I feel like I have had botulism tested on me. I feel like the craziest things ever. Luckily, I believe in immortality. I think I might have exploded already by thinking of this crap. Okay, so, so the celebrity ties, like, they don't want to remember it because it was crazy stuff. So they moved away, and he lives in Boulder, Colorado now, and I remember when they used to come over and they would visit and we would hang out, and then he was writing music, and then he was in our high school, and then they did all kinds of things in our high school, and then they got taken away by their parents because their parents were still mobsters too. So it's not like we're going to remember our connection if your parents were like that and mine were, or the mafia or whatever the hell they were. So, so doing this psychic energy and calling it psychic work and stuff, meanwhile I'm just like freaking out, like I'm getting electrocuted when I think of these things, because I'm an Akashic reader and a psychic medium, kinda, sorta, a lot. But I wouldn't want to call it that because I'm in Hawaii and everybody else can relate. Not everybody, but a lot. And I know that maybe there's different levels of that too, so maybe I felt like I should be getting more attention for that. But all I want to do with my boyfriend is like drink coffee and like think about art, or like go to the beach or swim or whatever. So I'm trying to be normal, but I can't. And our ears are ringing sometimes, and like these different things, these different signs are happening. His burger where blah where he works, the AC blew up and it was raining all over him. He said, and he's like, it was raining. And I was like, oh, you're so cute. And we're totally avoiding that these might be signs of like, hey guys, something's happening here. Why don't you wake up? Like, do you even see how much potential you both have together? Or like, you're forgetting something, or, you know, oh my god. So I really can't hold it in, that I can't get rid of these stories of mobsters off my mind, and that we all separated and we had like, we were all proud of it, we had like 2,000 different distant relatives in the mob, because they were all mob, so we had all the power over like the whole United States or something, and it's really disgusting to me. I'm not into it. I mean, Marilyn Manson was a part of it, you know, or whatever, and he decided, well, I want to get famous. So I'm all frustrated that I can't talk to my relatives that made it big, because they did. But I just found his phone number, but he tried to get back to me a million times because they kept abusing me, and they were like, do you remember us? Please remember us. We're in a band now, Sam, you know, you can come with us if you want. And I was like, what? Who are you? Are you sure? Are you crazy? Are you just trying to take me? Who are you? So then they dated me, right? And they were like, no, listen. It's not in the right order at all, but It's really screwed up. So I was watching his video today and it was all like, you know, like angels pretty much, like, hey, that's your cousin. Hey, watch it some more, maybe you'll remember him. Yeah. But then when I do, I remember it's way too much and I'm like, oh my god! But then even disturbingly enough, I kept the friends. I told my friends at that time, I was like, hey, he's my cousin, he's in 303. And they were like, oh really? And got all jealous and were like, yeah, right. And then I couldn't even remember anything. It was at the time when we went to the Beehive and we listened to 303 all the time and I was like, I really feel like I might be related to them. And my friend was like, huh. And then went in and got drunk with all their other friends and forgot about me and didn't even care. So, well, I had to watch my grandma, interestingly enough, I had to watch the mobster in bed. So, I'm trying to let go of them somehow. I just purged all this scary stuff on my Facebook. And one thing got banned or posted by one of the people, you know, because they're all like, we were never mobsters, what are you talking about? My family, or they're these crazy psychotic people, really. Just one psychic tie to them or one astral tie, I can just feel how they would feel right now. They would just beat the crap out of me for talking about it. They would. That's what they would want to do. Or they wouldn't, so they would just walk in the other room and tell the other one, like, did you see what she was wearing? Are you hearing what she's saying? I don't even like it. We have to go. You know, or something like that. And that's the way that they act. So, I gotta...